Hey people, so I've been wanting to do this for a while, and so I decided to have fun with this. There's a guy, it's a response to his video. I don't know if he'll let it through or not, but it's a response to his video. I'm just gonna play it. I'm a minute 23 into the video, and he's got this whole, arch, it's the, Achilles heel of atheism, and it's so far. 90% of it is just makes no goddamn sense. I went back just slightly from where I was, so I'm just gonna let the roll and respond to it as it is.
Existence of God in 7 steps.
Okay, if God exists, you should be able to do it in 1 step. 1. Here's God. It's not a, when you have to go through a set of steps, what you're doing is you're creating this concept that that we have to, you're not, okay, you want to know something? I can prove a spoon. Here's a spoon. You know what? This makes it a spoon. It takes food, puts it in your mouth. It's a spoon. I don't have to go through 7 steps to prove this is a spoon.
1. If God does not exist, then his existence is logically impossible.
Okay, you're preferencing on something here that just really doesn't make any goddamn sense at all. If God doesn't exist, then his existence is logically impossible. What? No, it doesn't work that way, idiot.
Because God, by definition, cannot come into existence or be caused to come into existence.
Okay, you're coming from a total, I don't know where the hell you're coming from, but you're a total moron, because you can't just will God into existence. Okay, either the way God is supposed to be set up is either God existed before we even existed. Okay, so we can't will God into existence because God was supposed to exist before we existed. Therefore, if we exist before God existed, how could God exist? Idiot.
2. If God exists, then his existence is logically necessary.
Quiet, puppy. Got puppies in my room.
Because God cannot have come into existence for the reasons I stated in the first premise.
So basically what you're saying is that under your vast superior knowledge of what the universe is, more than scientists, that if God does exist, then he has to exist logically. Huh? No, this is not a thing about logic. This is a thing about either God exists or God doesn't exist. There's not a philosophy that you can't take philosophy and use philosophy to prove God's existence. Philosophy has nothing to do with the existence of anything besides the shit that comes out of your head.
Or God cannot cease to exist. Because if God ceased to exist, then he would be limited. And God, by definition, is unlimited. 3. Either the existence of God is logically necessary or logically impossible.
Okay. You're trying to put logic into an area that does not need logic. You either have proof or you don't. There is no need to have these high concept things of does something exist. Okay? This is one that I keep hearing that Christians bring up, is that, well, have you seen $1 million? Can you prove, then how do you know $1 million exist? This is a dime. Okay, in America, this is worth 10 cents. Okay, you can see it's a dime. Here's the thing. If I have enough of these dimes, I have $1 million. That's a proof of $1 million. You can give me nothing, not even one shred of real evidence for the existence of God. Not one. One iota of proof of the existence of God. Okay? That can be extrapolated using the same theory, same concept as, let me grab, oh, here's a nickel. So if I have enough nickels, guess what? I got $1 million. Using the same thing. If you could show me a nickel's worth of God, then God could exist. But you have not shown me even a penny's worth of God.
Or, if the existence of God is logically impossible, then the concept of God is self-contradictory. 5. The concept of God is not self-contradictory.
Bullshit! The concept of God is completely self-contradicting. You have this is a God that exists in its own rules outside of our universe, where we have rules and things and everything is supposed to exist, and we can do things in the way that that we can only do things in a certain way because this is the way the universe exists. God is outside of that. Therefore, and I'm going to let you finish.
6. Therefore, the existence of God is logically necessary.
No! You don't need God for logic. You don't need God for anything outside of your personal internal needs of having a belief in a God. I don't need God to do anything to make my life exist.
7. Therefore, God exists.
Oh! You're getting all angry as, therefore, God exists. No! You haven't proven anything at all whatsoever in the smallest little detail. Nothing! Nothing! Not one damn thing! You're just making yourself look stupid by trying to use logic to prove God.